Hi students, welcome to the part 6. In this part 6 we continue our discussion on the properties of image formed by a plane mirror. In part 5 we already covered the 4 properties regarding to the image formation by a plane mirror. So let us discuss the 5th property. See, look at the board. So what is the 5th property saying here? The plane mirror always reverses the image of an object in a direction normal to the plane mirror. So let us try to understand this statement with the help of this diagram. See here, this is the plane mirror which is kept vertically. Name it as M. Okay. So draw a horizontal which intersects this plane mirror at this point O and making an angle 90 degrees with this plane mirror. So we called this direction as normal. So this is normal to the plane mirror. Okay. So the direction along this normal is called normal direction. Okay. So let us consider the rectangle, or let us consider the object which has the shape of rectangle and it has the 4 vertices A, B, C and D. So this is a real object. So in our previous lectures we discussed that this plane mirror forms the virtual image of this. Okay. But according to this theorem, if you see here, while it is forming the image, it reverses the image of this object in a direction normal to the plane mirror. So while it is forming the virtual image, this would be reversed like this. So this is the front side of the object, this is the back side of the object. Okay. So there would be front back inversion like this. A dash, B dash, A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash. See here, along the normal direction, this one has reversed like this. So this is the front, this is the back. So if you see here, there is a front back inversion of this object. This is the image of this object. Okay. So this image is reversed. In along this normal direction. Okay, let me explain this with the help of other example. So this is the plane mirror M. So let us consider the letter R, capital letter R as object. This is the front side of the object and this is the back side of this object, letter R. This is the front side of this object R and this is the back side of this object R. So consider a normal direction to this plane mirror. Along this this mirror reverses this letter along this normal direction. So it will be reversed like this. Okay. So there will be a inversion along normal direction. Okay, right? Let us discuss another example regarding to this. See here, this is the plane mirror which is kept vertically. And this plane mirror is parallel to YZ plane. For example, this is the x axis. Let us consider Cartesian coordinate system, that is x, y, z axis coordinate system. And this is y axis. And this is z axis. So this is the plane mirror. See, plane mirror is kept parallel to the YZ plane. So this is the YZ plane, this is Y axis, and this is Z axis. This is Y axis, this is Z axis. So plane mirror is kept. See here, the plane mirror is kept parallel to the YZ plane, okay, and perpendicular to the X axis. So how do we get the image? This plane mirror reverses this X axis, and you get the image of X axis like this. In a normal direction to the plane mirror, it reverses this X axis, and the image of this Y you get as it is. There is no inversion, parallel to this plane mirror, and you get the image of this Z axis like this. Okay. So here the plane mirror reverses the direction normal to it. So only it reverses the X direction. Okay. So this is the front back reversal effect. Okay. It does not reverse the Y and Z. Okay. See, let us discuss one theorem regarding to this property. A bird is flying in front of a plane mirror, parallel to YZ plane. In front of a plane mirror which is kept parallel to YZ plane. The velocity of object, so that is body is the object here. Okay. So the velocity of object with respect to mirror is equals to Vx I cap plus Vy j cap plus Vz k cap. That prove that velocity of image of the object with respect to mirror is equals to minus Vx I cap plus Vy j cap plus Vz k cap. See here, let us read the theorem first. A bird is flying in front of a plane mirror which is kept parallel to YZ plane. So velocity of object with respect to mirror, here the bird is object, Vx I cap plus Vy j cap plus Vz k cap. So we have to prove that velocity of image with respect to mirror is equals to minus Vx I cap plus Vy j cap plus Vz k cap. So let us prove this. So first proof. So first consider the Cartesian coordinate system, that is XYZ coordinate system. This is X axis, this is Y axis, and this is Z axis. And let us consider a plane that is passing through YZ axis. So this is the plane passing through Y and Z axis. So this is the YZ plane. This is the YZ plane. Okay. So a plane mirror So a plane mirror M, consider this is the plane mirror. So this plane mirror M is kept parallel to this YZ axis. This is Y axis which is parallel to this plane mirror, and this is Z axis which is parallel to this plane mirror. But X axis is perpendicular to the plane mirror. So okay. So this is the origin. From this origin, the bird starts to fly in this direction with a velocity v suffix o m. So this is the velocity of the object. So here object is bird. So here object is equals to bird. So here from the origin the bird is flying in this direction in the space with this velocity. This is velocity of object with respect to mirror. So while it is traveling, while it is flying in this direction, okay, so it is covering some distance along x axis, it is covering some distance along y axis, it is covering some distance along z axis. Okay. So in this case the bird has the velocity, see here the velocity of the bird with respect to mirror is v suffix o m bar. So if you drop a perpendicular, it has covered some velocity along x axis, that is Vx, and I cap denotes the direction along x axis. And if you drop a perpendicular onto the y axis, you will get it has covered some velocity along y axis, Vyj cap. So in the same way, if you drop perpendicular on z axis, it has covered some velocity Vz, and k cap is the unit vector which we use to represent the direction of component along z axis. So velocity of the bird with respect to mirror is equals to Vx I cap plus Vy j cap plus Vz k cap. So when the bird is flying towards the mirror in a space, so the plane mirror is kept like this. So the image of the bird also covers the along y axis, it also covers the same Vy. So along the y axis also it has the velocity Vy. Along the z axis, the image of the bird also has the velocity Vz. Okay. In our fourth property we discussed that the velocity of object equal to velocity of image. Okay. So here the velocity of the bird along y direction is Vyj cap. So in the mirror also, as the plane mirror is kept parallel to this yz plane, this plane mirror only reverses the direction normal to it, so it does not reverse this direction y. So image of the bird also has the velocity Vyj cap in upward direction. Okay. So the velocity of the bird along z axis is Vz k cap. So the image of the bird also has the velocity Vz k cap, because this z axis and y axis are parallel to the plane mirror. So the plane mirror does not reverse the direction which is parallel to it. Okay. This x axis is perpendicular to this plane mirror. So the bird has the velocity Vx along this x axis, Vx I cap. So the image of the bird also has the velocity Vx, but in reverse direction. Okay. So if the bird moves like this, the image of the bird moves like this. So while the image of the bird is moving inside the mirror in this direction, okay, it covers, it has the velocity Vy j cap in upward direction. It has the velocity Vz k cap along z direction. It also has the velocity Vx I cap, but in negative x direction. So velocity of the image with respect to mirror is equals to only this part, this component reverses its direction, minus Vx I cap plus Vy j cap plus Vz k cap. Okay. So if the bird moves in this direction with velocity v bar, the bird also moves, image of the bird also moves in this direction towards the mirror. So the bird has the velocity v bar is equals to Vx I cap plus Vy j cap plus Vz k cap. So the velocity of the image of the bird has the velocity minus Vx I cap. As we discussed, this plane mirror reverses the direction normal to it. Okay. So the image, the velocity of the image of the bird also Vx, but in reverse direction. The velocity of the bird along y and z direction are Vy and Vz. The sign also same, because this plane mirror does not reverse the direction parallel to it. This y axis is parallel to this z axis is also parallel to this. So this is the plane mirror, this is the y axis which is parallel to this, and this is the z axis which is parallel to this. Okay. But this is the x axis which is perpendicular to this. So it reverses only this x axis. So if the bird has the velocity Vx I cap plus Vy j cap plus Vz k cap, these are the component velocities along x, y and z. The image of the bird also has the velocity same, but along x direction it gets the negative sign because this plane mirror reverses this direction normal to it. Okay. Hence it is proved. So let us solve one numerical based on this. So all of you look at the figure. See, the plane mirror is moving with speed 2 meter per second along positive x direction, and the object in front of the plane mirror is moving with speed 5 root 2 meter per second at an angle 45 to the horizontal. So find the velocity of the image with respect to mirror and object. So we have to find the velocity by using above diagram. We have to find the image velocity with respect to mirror and with respect to object. Okay. So let us solve. All of you look at the figure. See, we can resolve this velocity into two components. One is horizontal component, another one is vertical component. So this horizontal component is 5 root 2 cos 45, and this vertical component is 5 root 2 sin 45. See, so what is the velocity of the object here? See, the velocity of the object is equals to velocity of the object along x direction plus velocity of the object along y direction. So Vx I cap plus Vy j cap. So this Vx is equals to V cos theta I cap plus V sin theta j cap. So what is the v here? Velocity of the object in two-dimensional plane, that is 5 root 2. So 5 root 2 cos, what is theta here? 45. 5 root 2 cos 45 I cap plus 5 root 2 sin 45 j cap. So 5 root 2 into what is cos 45? 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2 I cap plus 5 root 2, what is sin 45? 1 by root 2 j cap. So root 2 will get cancelled, root 2 will get cancelled. So therefore the velocity of the object here is equals to 5 I cap plus 5 j cap. Is the velocity of object. So what is the velocity of mirror? It is moving along x direction with 2 meter per second. So velocity of mirror is equals to 2 I cap. So what do we find first? We have to find the velocity of the image with respect to mirror. Okay, first we have to find velocity of object with respect to mirror. So velocity of object with respect to mirror is velocity of object minus velocity of mirror. So what is velocity of object? 5 I cap plus 5 j cap minus what is the velocity of mirror? 2 I cap. So finally what you get? Velocity of object with respect to mirror is equals to 5 I cap minus 2 I cap. You get 3 I cap plus 5 j cap. So velocity of object with respect to mirror is 3 I cap plus 5 j cap. So what is the velocity of image with respect to mirror? So according to previous theorem, we say that only the component along x direction. For example, see here. Here the object is moving in this direction with the speed 5 root 2 meter per second. So it has horizontal component and vertical component. So this plane mirror reverses the direction only along normal to mirror. Okay. So the image velocity would be minus 3 I cap plus 5 j cap. So here the velocity of image with respect to mirror minus 3 I cap plus 5 j cap. Okay. So when the object is moving like this, it is moving with 3 meter per second in this direction and 5 meter per second in this direction simultaneously. So the image moves like this in this direction. So it moves with 5 meter per second in upward direction. It also moves 3 meter per second along horizontal direction, but along negative x direction. So this is the plane mirror which reverses this velocity, which is perpendicular to it. And this plane mirror does not reverse this velocity as these two are parallel. So if this is the velocity of object with respect to mirror, then velocity of image with respect to mirror is just everything is same, just you have to give the minus sign here to the horizontal component velocity, because this is the one which is perpendicular to this. Okay. Now let us find this velocity of image with respect to object. Okay. Okay, take this one. So velocity of image with respect to mirror is equals to minus 3 I cap plus 5 j cap. So you can write this velocity of image minus velocity of mirror equals to minus 3 I cap plus 5 j cap. So what is the velocity of mirror? What is velocity of mirror? Velocity of mirror is 2 I cap. So 2 I cap is equals to minus 3 I cap plus 5 j cap. So take this one on this side, so you get velocity of image is equals to minus 3 I cap plus 2 I cap plus 5 j cap. So minus 3 I cap plus 2 I cap, you will get minus I cap. So velocity of image, this is the absolute velocity of image, is equals to minus I cap plus 5 j cap. See here, minus 3 I cap plus 2 I cap, how much? Minus I cap, and this is minus plus 5 j cap. So here we have to find the velocity of image with respect to object. So velocity of image with respect to object equal to velocity of image minus velocity of object. So what is velocity of image? Just now we found out, minus I cap plus 5 j cap. Okay, minus what is velocity of object? Velocity of object is 5 I cap plus 5 j cap. Substitute here, 5 I cap plus 5 j cap. Okay, solve this. Minus I cap plus 5 j cap, this one minus 5 I cap, minus into plus minus, minus 5 j cap. So minus I cap minus 5 I cap, how much? Minus 6 I cap plus 5 j cap minus 5 j cap, cancel, so you will get 0. So therefore the velocity of the object the velocity of image with respect to object is equal to minus 6 I cap. So we found out the first one, also we found out the second one. The velocity of image with respect to mirror is minus 3 I cap plus 5 j cap. The velocity of the image with respect to object is minus 6 I cap. So I hope you understood this example. Now let us discuss the sixth property. Before that, let us see a small concept, that is the field of view. So what is the field of view? So let me read this. Field of view is the region between the extreme reflected rays. Okay. An observer can view the image only when he is in the field of view, otherwise not. So let us try to understand this concept, field of view. See, this is the plane mirror which is kept vertically, and A and B are the two ends of the mirror. An object O, point object O, is placed in front of the mirror. Okay. So these are the two incident rays incidenting at the two ends of the mirror. After that, you get the reflected rays AC and BD. And these AC and BD are called the extreme reflected rays. So this entire region, that is enclosed within these two reflected rays is called field of view. Is called field of view. This entire region which is enclosed within two reflected rays is called field of view. And this area of the field of view varies and depends upon the observer's location from the mirror. If you see here, this is the region enclosed between these two reflected rays. Okay. So this area of the field of view between two extreme reflected rays is not constant, it will be varied, and this area of this field of view depends on the location of the observer in front of the mirror, right? The location of the object and the observer, the location of object in front of the mirror. If the object location varies, see here, this is the object location here from the plane mirror, and now it is changed to here, so that the field of view also is also varied. Okay. Also here one point is given, an observer can view or see the image only when he is in the field of view. Yes. For example, when observer is at this location A, let us say at this location 1, he can see the image inside the mirror. For example, the observer is at location 2, which is outside this field of view. At this location, the observer cannot see the image inside, which is formed inside the plane mirror. Okay. So observer can see image in the mirror only when, as long as he is in the field of view. Otherwise, he cannot see the image. This is what this is what all about field of view. Let us come to the sixth property. A plane mirror always forms complete image irrespective of its size. Yes. So it forms always complete image of its surrounding objects. Okay. So whether we see those images or not is depend on whether we are in field of view or not. When we are in the field of view, then we can see the objects. When we are not in the field of view, we cannot see the object. So we covered all the properties regarding to the image formation by a plane mirror. So in the next part, we will solve some numericals regarding to the concepts which we covered so far. Thank you.